hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Factorio Megabase. So, couple of things to mention first off. Firstly, I don't even know if you'll notice this, but I got a new microphone, so hopefully the audio quality might be a little bit better. At the very least, it shouldn't be any worse. Next, Next, I also got a new screen. Previously, up until now, I have actually been playing on a screen that was not HD, which was causing some issues with the video recording. And I've had some comments in the past mentioning that my supposedly 1080p YouTube videos weren't actually 1080p. But hopefully, that should now be fixed. Let me know if you notice the difference. Okay, so today, it's actually I've been quite busy with uni work the last little while, so it's been probably close on a month since I've actually last played Factorio. I think this was the last thing we did here with the oil, so let's see if we can do something with that oil. We should be in a position to turn that into some red circuits, I think. There we go. So we need plastic, copper, and green circuits for that. And of course, all the icons have changed. There's been a heap of updates since I last played as well. Do I not have legs in this one? No. I'm just going. That's new. Energy shield is fancier. Anyway. Okay, so we need to make some plastic first up. Now, I'm wondering, should I do that down here where the petrol is? Or should I bring that up to the bus? I'm thinking. I don't really have a specific reason for doing so, but I think I want to do that up near the bus. So, actually, how many of these guys do I have? 40. That should be plenty. Oh, I've already got a bunch on me as well. Okay, let's just pick those up, and I'll need pipes. Do I have pipes? I have pipes. Do I have pumps? I have a pump. That'll do. Okay, let's bring... Actually, let's sort of rough out an area of what I'm going to do with the petrol first. Okay, so is one of these oil related? Yes, one of these is indeed oil related. Okay, so a chemical plant. Let's remind ourselves how to make... ooh, that's a new sound. Okay, let's remind ourselves how to make plastic. So plastic, coal and petrol, 1 and 20 respectively. Yeah, that should be fine. And if I just put these on a yellow belt, so that's 15 items a second. This makes 2 items per second. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That'll fill a yellow belt of plastic. Alright, let's get this hooked up. Alright, so that should bring in our coal. Now, I've extended this down so without messing around too much, there's enough space here, I think, to bump this up to blue belts if we need to. But we do need to go and actually get the petrol, which is down there. So, let's see, if I just go straight down from there, where will that leave me? You know what? I think that will work. So, let's see. Can I get another pump? I'm missing an engine unit. I think these are engine units. Yes. Okay. Changed all the icons. So, yeah, I'm going to put a pump at either end. So, one there, and of course that will need some power. Oops. There we go. And then Down we go. And one there, and one there. We need an ordinary pipe there, and a pump there. And then we just need to power that. Now we should be getting some plastic up top. Okay, we've got the petrol and we've got the plastic. Excellent. Okay, so now we need to do something with that plastic. First, I guess, let's stick it on the bus. So, there we go. And, okay, so to make the red circuits, we also need some copper and some circuits. Let's see. Okay, so we've got circuits here. There we go. And copper is over here. And, you know, much the same as we always do, let's build ourselves a little module. Okay, so remind ourselves of the ratios. 2 plastic to 4 cable to 2 circuits. And is it 1 to... Okay, so that makes 4 cable a second. This one wants 4 cable in 6 seconds. That's 1 to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and switching that on, that should now turn all of those guys on. Of course, we need an output for that, so let me rig up one of those quickly. With a bit of power. And yeah, we're getting some red circuits now. Excellent. Now, this guy, I'm not sure if... Will that be able to keep up just 2... output debris like that? Looks like it will. Okay, and these are making, well, if these are made 1 every 6 seconds, and I've got 6 machines, I'm making 1 per second. I think we can do a little bit better than that. So, copy, and paste, and hook this up. Now that doesn't want to go any further because we're only supplying enough enough copper to give exactly those machines. So I'll need another way of getting some copper into there. So if I just do that, and then I need some more copper coming down here. In fact, if I'm a little bit more clever about this, I can make this like properly modular. If I do, let's see, if I do that, move you out of the way. Okay, and if I bring the copper in from here on this line instead, like that, and then I just do another split there, yep. And then that should continue working. So now we're getting 2 advanced circuits per second. Or at least we will be shortly. Oh, still got some more filling in down here to do. I think that's everything. There we go. Alright, so we've got the red circuits now. And I think... Do we now have everything we need for this? Oh no, we need sulfur. So let's... More petrol, I guess. How much sulfur do we actually need for that? We need 1 sulfur... every 12 seconds. That should be easy. However, doesn't sulfur also need water? Yep. Okay. What's the water situation like? Well, we've got some water up there. Maybe I should do sulfur on the other side of the bus? No, let's keep everything south. Okay, so let's set up a... In fact, let's move this down just a little bit. So we've got space to add these onto the bus. Okay, Then let's make a little jig in here. Like that. You're making sulfur. And how fast are you made? You're made 2 per second. Yeah, so I actually only need the single machine there at the moment. But we'll leave ourselves plenty of space. Now the water, I want to bring you from up here. I think I'm spacing these out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll just bring this up here until we find some water. There's some. Do I have a pump on me? Just a normal offshore pump. Every single time I forget where these things are. No, I don't, but I can make one. You live there now. And you're giving me... Now you're giving me water. Excellent. Alright, and we'll probably just leach off the petrol that's currently going towards plastic production, because we really don't need a lot of it. Okay, that should give us a little bit of petrol up here. Then we just need some power. And a way to take out the sulfur. No, shift 1 is what I'm trying to press. There we go. Out you pop. Sulfur. So we have sulfur. We have red circuits. And we have... That's in the wrong place. But on this line, we should have engines. There they are. Engines. Let's make some blue science. Okay, now I usually just go for 1 per second. That looks like what I'm doing. So let's move the car out of the way. Okay, and right, blue science is made 2 every 24 seconds, which is 1 per 12 seconds. So I need 12 machines making blue science. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kill the trees. Huh. They've really been working on the sound design since I last played this. Alright. Alright, blue science plus. And you'll all want some outputs, of course. And some inputs as well. In fact, you'll need 2 lines of inputs because you've got 3 input products. So that, well, that's easy enough to do. Just give it some red inserters as well. Each of these individual machines are quite slow, so we don't need to worry about throughput issues on the input side there. Input 1 and input 2. And an output. There we go. We'll give this... Ooh, that's not the power we need right now. Whether or not it's the power we deserve is another question to be asked. Alright. Not very neat with the power there, I know, but sue me. Actually, please don't. I can't afford that. Okay, now, any particular... Okay, so we need slightly more advanced circuits than we do the others, so let's put... Actually, no, it doesn't really matter, because... Yeah, so as long as we give advanced circuits their own belt and sulfur and engines will mix on the other, it doesn't matter which one's which. Let's do that thing. Okay, and we'll get sulfur, red circuits on that one, and engines on... That ain't gonna work. Okay, let's bump those 2 back by 1. Like that. And that should do us. Okay, so In fact, there's nothing else on the bus below the sulfur, so that can just come straight down. That can just come straight down. If I'm following the pattern, technically that should hop under the sulfur, so I will. Okay, engines. Oh, no, that's still not going to work. Huh. Alright, let's back these up by one more. So, engines go to there. And hop under. Plastic wants to hop under that. Red circuits wants to hop under that. There we go. Now we should have everything. None of these have made any. Did no red circuits get through at all? Maybe I just never hooked them up. But... okay, blue science. Easy. Alright, so looking at our science things, yeah, we just want to add them onto the far side of that belt with the grey science. So let's do that. There we go. So now we can start doing some blue science stuff. Isn't that good? Now, one thing. These are making 1 per second, so yeah, these are using 1.5 advanced circuits per second. So we don't have many advanced circuits left over after all of that. How many engines are they using? They're using 1 engine per second, which I think is what we're making, if we're not making 2 engines per second. They're made in 10 seconds, and we have 12? Why do we have 12 machines making them? I probably looked at the wrong time. So yeah, we've actually got 2 machines more than we need making these. I'll leave them though, because we'll need them to restock train stuff and probably other stuff as well. That is, if this is going to work. Interesting. So we're making 1 of these per second, so we need 2 pipes per second, which is exactly what that can produce. And we need 1 gear per second, which is exact. Actually, that can produce 2 gears per second. But yeah, we're only making 2 pipes per second, which means these bottom 2 are never going to run anyway. So you live there now. You don't exist. Alright. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's just move this around just a tad. Excellent. So now we've got 5 on each side of the belt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alright, so now what, I guess? Maybe let's start looking to see what comes next in the tech tree. See, what do we want? Inserter capacity is always useful. Research speed, don't need. Night vision Mark II. Let's see. Maybe I should look moving towards some more power armory type stuff. What are we missing for that? Oh, we need lubricant for that. Ah, advanced oil processing. That's probably what we should get next. Then, yeah, I guess we'll do the lube. That gives us the electric engine, which gives us... yeah, we need to go down that road anyway to get towards the yellow sign. So I'll add that in. Mining productivity is useful, I guess. Uranium processing we don't need. Or at least not yet. Just do them in order, I guess. Actually, yeah, substations are pretty useful, so we'll grab them. Okay. And yeah, what shall we do now? Well, the advanced oil processing is coming along quite nicely, actually. Mind you, we don't have any blue science actually built up, so that might slow down a little bit. How are we doing for power? That's something I haven't checked in a while. fine, actually. How's pollution looking? Adequate? Well, more coal than we'll ever need over there. Still being unloaded from that. Still 6,000 coal in the train. I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do next. Well, I guess let's go and set up the oil cracking now we've unlocked that. Oh, there you go. We're producing enough advanced circuits to be considered a veteran of sorts. Okay, so we've just unlocked the electric engine. Maybe we should start looking at actually making that. No, I think we need some lubricant for that. I probably should have set that up while I was down there. Yeah, we need lubricant, engines, and circuits. So remember, we're only making one engine per second over there, and we are using over here one engine per second. So maybe I should spend the rest of this episode just like increasing production, increasing throughput. Like all the belts are pretty full at the moment, but that will not last. Okay. I'll clear out some trees first. Everybody likes killing trees. Alright, so what I'm thinking for this, if I copy that and pop it down. In fact, let me just look at that again. These definitely use 1 gear per second to make 1 engine per second. These make 2 gears per second. So I don't actually need to copy that bit. So I can get away without copying the first one. If I just pop that there, you're in the way. Now I need to do a little bit of belt finagling, I think, because the gears are on the wrong side of this belt. So if I bring that under, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but I think it should work. Okay, and then I now no longer need this. I want you to come in from that side. You, I want to come up from there. You need a bit of power. And then I just need to feed some iron in here, and then that should work. Alright, so we need one on the end. Okay, so with the pipes coming in, yeah, now we should be making 2 engines per second. Then... oh, I do want to do a belt swapsy here, though. There we go. Now, while I was building that, I actually changed my mind about how I want to do the electric engines anyway. Because they take 10 seconds as well and require 1 engine unit. I may as well just do direct insertion. So, let's see. How... you know what else I should probably do? Yeah, I'm surprised we've held up as long as we have, actually, because we are currently making 2, 4, 6, 8 circuits per second. We're going to start going through that quite quickly. So I'm just going to stick another one of those on the end. Oh, I'm out of inserters. Luckily, the mall shouldn't be too far away. Yep, just down here. Yoink and yeet. Okay, so that doubles our green circuit production. Excellent. Alright, so back over here, we're going to set up some electric engine stuff. So for that, we want 10 of these. I think that was 10, I wasn't counting. Yep, that's 10. And we want to direct insert them into another 10. So these ones will be making engines, these ones will be making electric engines. And I want you swapped around that way. There we go. Then for each one of these, so there's the direct insertion. We'll need lubricant coming in from a thingy. I might make that a bit further away actually, yeah, because you also need electronic circuits. So you can have ins there, and then you need outs there. So the other side of these pipes will need to be there. Yeah, that works. Okay, so you'll have an in and an out. And then over here, you need 3 ins. You need steel and circuits and gears. Okay, so not circuits and gears, pipes and gears. Similarly as before though, we need a gear machine and a pipe machine. Thusly. Okay, so that belt will come down there, and then we just need another belt hopping under there to supply the steel. Okay, yeah, I've got enough room for this. Okay, so let's figure out where power's going to go. Power will have to go there. Actually, power can go there. Does that get everything? Yes, it does. Excellent. And there. And there, I guess. There and there. Okay, that gets everything. So then we just need to copy that. God damn it. Okay, just for the moment, I'm going to put that like that. Copy that. Yeah, that matches up. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then I just need to swap that back out. Fly, my pretties! Alright, so let's just power that up to stop it flashing. Then we need steel, iron, circuits. Should be easy. Steel, iron, and circuits. Alright, let's hook these in. Alright, and this should get us started up, I think. Oh no, not yet, because we don't yet have the lubricant. But we'll stay here just to make sure that this is working as expected so far. It'll just take a little while for the steel and circuits to arrive. Okay, so it's making the engine. And passes it over to here, where nothing is happening because we don't yet have lubricant. Let's go make some lube. Okay, now at the moment, just about, well, because I ratioed this perfectly for petrol and nothing else, all the heavy oil we're making is going pretty much into petrol. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, how shall I do this? Okay. So I've got 2 ways that the heavy oil goes into the heavy oil crackers. If I get myself 3 pumps, I'm going to swap out that input and that input. So they'll continue for the moment. And then here, I'm going to have another one. This is going to go into some lubricantness. Okay, now assuming this is running full time, how much? So we can make 25 heavy oil in 5 seconds, so 5 per second, and we've got, was it 20 of these machines? Yeah, so assuming everything is running full time, we can actually make 100 heavy oil per second. And these take 10 per second. So we could have up to 10 of these machines. but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have 4. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get me a tank and pop it there. Okay. I'll power these guys. Okay. So that should eventually give me some lubricant. But the reason I put these pumps here is because now what I can do is craft 2 red wires, hook that one to that, craft 3 red wires, hook that one via a pole to that one, and then that to there, and say this is only active if there is less than, they hold 25k, don't they? Fairly sure. Yeah, they hold 25,000, so you are active if it has less than, say, 24,000. And I actually had that the wrong way around. If it has more than 24,000. Otherwise, everything is going to be going into the lubricant. Okay, so we prioritize lubricant over petrol, but I think that should work. Alright, so now we just need to take this where we need it to go. And I did not bring enough underground pipes with me. Because, of course I didn't. You know, I think that might be like one of the Factorio rules. You know, like rule 1 is you don't have enough iron. Rule 2 is you don't have enough iron. Rule 3 is you need more space. I'm not sure which number it would be, but one of the rules is you didn't bring enough pipes with you. Okay, and this, actually, let me give myself another pump, just at this end. Just suck everything I can out of that pipe. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Oh, one more. Okay, and they should start turning on. There they go. So, yeah, now we've got some electric engines on the bus. Wonderful. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Next episode, I honestly have no idea what we're going to do next episode. But we will continue working towards the rocket, after which we will transition into the proper Megabase. That's not where I'm going up here. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm not sure what else to say other than to stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.